Once upon a time,
I wish
in the far-off kingdom,
more to anything,
lived a young
more
maiden,
to life,
sad young lad,
more than true. I wish
a childless baker,
more than life,
with his wife,
more than anything, more than the world.
I wish
The king is giving a festival.
more than life,
I wish you could live a festival.
more than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk more than everything.
I wish we had a child.
Please, oh, I wish I could. I wish you give us some milk or even cheese. I wish.
you wish to go to the festival.
The poor girl's man had died.
You Cinderella the festival, and you wish to go to the festival, the king's festival,
And her father has taken for his new wife,
the festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look here now, look at your dress, people will laugh and shout.
Say we should go to the festival.
The dance before the breeze.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but white and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish my cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child! What in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she! How many times must I tell you? Only she can give milk.
Why make me girl?
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you should go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sneaky fun.
And a few of those
No squeeze.
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
Mother, no. He's the best cow.
Was! She's been dry for a week. We've no food, no money, and no choice but to sell her, or she can still command a price.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her! There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. But son, we've no time to sit and titter while her withers with the winter. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expecting Mom. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house. I'm certain of a way. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of made to ask you, do you have a basket?
Don't stray and be late.
Say some of the sweets for Granny. Into the woods and down the dell, the path is straight, I know it well. Into the woods and who can tell what's waiting on the journey. Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I heard she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods.
the baker had lost his father and mother in a baking accident, well, that's what he believed. He was eager to have a family of his own, and he was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Oh my God.
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
And the old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took a look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted. More than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fruit, and lettuce, and all right. But it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, ready my arugula, Arabian, the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have made a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into a stone, or a dog, or a chair. But I let him have the rampion and lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. I will call it square.
I had a brother.
No, but you have a sister.
And the old enchantress refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we might have lived happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also had in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited the garden, my mother had warned me I would be punished if I were ever to lose any of the beans.
Beans?
The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he stole my beans. I was watching him cry back home at the wall, and then crash in the lightning station. That's another story, never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came, and the maid might claim, well, don't take away the baby. They screamed and screamed, but I did, and I heard she was sure never be reached. And your father cried, your mother died with no extra measure. I admit it was a pleasure. I said sorry, I'm still not mollified, and I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That's your family tree. Will always be a barren one. So, there's no more fuss and there's no more thee as my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines, and I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens, especially the beans. Listen, Welltrap, please milk you out to market and take the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
No more.
Less than 5. Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is getting older. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting older. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams.
reality. Straight through the woods and don't delay. We have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A pity?
And meanwhile, which for purposes of her own explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1. The cow as white as milk. 2. The cape as red as blood. 3. The hair as yellow as corn. 4. The slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time. Then you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Go to the woods.
Our carriage plans.
We go to the festival.
The festival. Darling those nails, darling those clothes. Let those are what we were darling with those. You make us the most of the festival. And more divine and praise. Our carriage waiting. We must be gone.
I wish.
Look at my father's hunting jacket.
6 feet.
I want to see her.
Which means but to the woods.
No, you're not to come.
I know you are fearful of the wood at night.
Spells on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house.
No house.
No, not to come. It's fine. What time to return with?
You don't remember. The cow is white as milk, name is red as blood, hair is yellow as corn, slip is pure as gold.
How was right as milk, the cane was red as blood, the cheese
So the
is
baker
yellow as
reluctantly set out to meet the enchantress' demands. As for Cinderella,
Still wish you go to the festival.
gold. How was right as milk, the
But how am I ever to go to the festival? With all my peace and gold is perfect, sleep in a house of gold. And tell them I just want to go to the king's festival. The king's time to go.
time before king, you know.
To the woods to believe,
Even so, I have to take a journey to the woods to pass the strength.
and now we tell the book and tell.
To the woods to lift the spell.
To the woods to raise the colder. To the woods without regret, the choice is made, the past is set. Into the woods for not forgetting why you on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow.
To the woods to sell the money.
To the woods to lift the spell.
Make a potion.
To go to the festival.
To the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's something in the clay there. Into the woods without delay, we careful not to lose the way. Into the woods with those who may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the things that makes it worth the journey. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow,
Make a potion.
to seek, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods. And all before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother. She visited her so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like bad, can befall when least expected.
I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish.
Shiver and quiver, little tree, silver and gold throw down on me. I'd love to get my wish.
Quiet. Silence everywhere, Mickey White.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
Oh, when birds appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained, I am nothing serious.
Say that again?
Are you going to mock it, Jack? Have you taken your time, Jack?
No, sir.
And that's the truth?
Yes, well, you see, now I'm resting.
And how much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why such a sum, Jack?
My mother.
Your mother, a boy your age. You lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
Oh. And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where does your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further in the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Look at her flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This was especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing on a flower. The sun set for hour. Take your time.
Straight ahead, not to delay or repeat his name.
But so little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You've missed the birds completely. Your travel is so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plump. What a delectable couple. Out of perfection, one brittle, one circle, one moment, my dear.
Follow the path and never stray.
So little girl, any pass, so many words exploring. Just one will be so boring, and you're probably ignoring. Think of those trees, aging bone. There's something fresh on the powder. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your me.
Father said not to stray. There was a bus for delay. Ready by like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, to go. Hello.
the Kong's let it go. In the red cave.
Forget the little girl and get the cake!
You frightened me.
That's the cake! Get it!
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it!
I can't just take a gold from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would! But Oh, my Rapunzel! Listen to her beautiful music! Get me what I need! Get me what I need!
This is ridiculous. I'll never get the red cape. I'll find a golden cow. Or a yellow slipper. What was it, a golden slipper and yellow cow? Oh my goodness.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you forgot that scarf.
I have no business being in all the wood. And you have no idea what I come home here. You'll be frightened for your life.
Wish to help.
No, the spell is on my house.
No,
Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house. The spell is on my...
The cow is white as
Milk. Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was heading toward market, but I seem to have lost my way.
what I plan to do it.
Oh, what are you planning to do there?
To sell my cow, sir. No less than £5.
5 pounds. Oh, I get 5 pounds.
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I hadn't thought of that, but I suppose my mother and I would have nothing to eat.
This is some thought.
Beans. We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must. Beans for pure food, sir.
Beans? In exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? And what kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic defies description.
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can part with all of them. We must leave one for ourselves. The seller said there was a pound each at the very least.
Can I buy her back someday?
Well, possibly. Right there, Ned.
I guess this is goodbye, oh pal, being a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on the plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to help.
Magic beans. With no reason to believe they're magic. How are you going to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one will give you more than that creature. We did him a favor. And he's done with some food.
5 beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Oh.
Do you want the child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
But please go home.
There are rights and wrongs in human trees. No one waits when the bush you eat up is. Maybe there is magic. Who knows? When you do what you do, there's a point, or the rest of it is chatter.
He's just crying.
And the thing you do is pure intent, and it's man, and it's just a little bit of other man.
Yes.
No matter is that everyone tells tiny lies. What important really is the size. Only 3 more tries, we have no choice. If the end is right, you realize. If the end is right, it justifies me.
start my own family.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose its beauty to the outside world, and she shut her within the tallest tower that lay deep within the forest. And when all the enchanters paid a visit, she called forth.
Hello?
Have you saved some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets. And half a loaf of bread.
Where did you get a beautiful cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
That's right. I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't want to be without my cape. Please give it back.
I want it badly.
Give it back, please. Forget the little girl and get the cape.
I just want to make certain that you really love this cape. Now go to your granny's. And be careful that no wolf comes away.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go the one you get it and you get it. If you want a child, it's a cloak, it's a joke, it's a stupid little cloak. And the cloak is what you make it. So you take it. These are only what you need, and for what's important is to read them more.
And so the baker went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh dear. How uneasy I felt. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother. My grandmother. You're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
The better hears, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see is, my dear.
But grandmother, what large hands you have.
The better to hug you is, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a terrible big wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you is, my dear.
And scarcely had the wolf said this, then within a single bound, he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day for eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandma has a mighty snore. Oh, where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Oh, eaten! Grandmother! What is red cloth been called in her mouth? Looks to me to be a piece of organic cake from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf! Kill the devil! Take the knife and cut his evil head off. Let's see the demon sliced into 1,000 bits. Better yet, let animal die a painful, agonizing, hideous death. Freddy! Quiet. This evil must be destroyed. Now, go fetch me some gray stones. We'll fill his battles, and then we'll watch him try to run away.
Well, I'll leave you to a task.
Wait, don't you want the skins?
No, dude, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have needed her advice, but it seems so wise. And he showed me things many beautiful that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my past, who I never had feared. I had been so careful, I never had fear. And it made me feel excited, well excited and scared. And he said, "Come in with a sickening grin. How could I know what was in store?" Once his teeth would hear, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down down a dark, slimy path where lies secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever at the end of the path was raining once again. So we waited in the dark until someone said to speak. Then we brought it to the light and we're at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't looked before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a boot. They will not protect you the way that they should. And they extricate with strangers, even flowers have been dangerous. And the scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny's righteous, be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, you saved our lives. Here.
I certainly.
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me another with the skins of that wolf.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so the baker, with a second artist in hand, feeling much braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a adult would exchange a cow for beans!
Mother, now!
Ben would not suffer for you!
Little did they know those beings would grow into an enormous dog that was stretched into the heavens.
I'm right, miss.
Yes, I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you are wearing. We're at the King's Festival.
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Why were you the
Have you seen the beautiful young woman in the ball gown passing through?
I don't know, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never liked royalty before. I've never anything royalty before.
Thank you.
If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here? This was a cow.
My husband somewhere in the wood, he's doing a spell.
Spell.
Oh. Yes. The prince. What was he like? Did you dance with charming? Did say he's charming? We did not sing but dance. Yes. And made a nice change.
Prince.
Oh, the prince is a prince. He is charmed for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't think my range, and it's all very strange.
I should return to the festival tomorrow evening.
Perhaps.
Oh, to be pursued by a prince. What that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be you.
But you look over there.
I mean,
Enormous vine growing next to the end of cottage. It looks like a giant beanstalk running into the sky.
let's go! Wait, I need your shoe!
One minute gone.
No knots untied itself.
Sometimes the things you must do for are not to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed? Agreed.
Never will hold as a ball. Pink. Oh, open your mouth.
The difference between a cow and a bee is baking and giving a banjo.
Slaughtered spoons don't hold much soup. The greedy the flower, the father from the pot. One midnight gone. The house of wolf at the end of the world.
Opportunity is not a fancy visitor.
You may know what you need, but you get what you want. Better see that you keep what you have.
1 minute gone.
Sometimes the things you must do.
harder to
1 minute gone. 1 minute gone.
What is school? Greedy the flower.
1 minute gone.
1 minute gone.
Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods. And out of the woods and home before.
There were giants in the sky. There were big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high, look below, and what you left with things to know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, on the world like now, but you never know where the sky is laid. Furthest know you're fun, you do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you never did, 'cause you don't care where suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest. And she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just one made a friend and always you know she's there, but you don't feel small, so bigger than her, 'cause all the whole to swallow you for lunch. And the hardest leg is still strong and really scary all alone. And the very small the things you know and the words you know and leave you on the fun. It's done, just do what you did wrong. You scramble down and move below the words you know begins to go through the house and your mother at the door. The roof, the house and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you see, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. Up to the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. Here's gold pieces. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She only allowed me these 5 to do with the life, please.
Oh, my.
Where's Milky White?
Oh, Milky White is back home with my wife.
Let's go find him.
Wait! I don't know the language of smell.
But you said I might not buy back.
I know. I mean, maybe more money is always...
Oh, you say that you wish more money. Okay, keep this. I'll go fetch more.
Wait! I didn't say... 5 gold pieces. Mrs. Money will cut my baking supplies for a year.
But could you birth a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained, I am nothing serious. But could you birth a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? Or 20?
I'm not for to put price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you,
Give
son?
back money, it's not yours.
No, it is Jack's. The money is what not important. What's important is your wish is honored.
Give me back money! Damn! Give me back! Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, you've the cave.
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2! I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cave.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
Oh, I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
But she might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
Might have. The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back.
Oh, we're just going to do that. Here, I can give you this.
Don't give me that fool. I don't want to hit that.
By tomorrow's midnight, deliver these items. Or you'll wish you never thought you'd have a child.
I don't like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now I'll go back to the village. I will make things right. And then we can just go about our life. No more hunting about in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and dim-witted boys and hungry little girls. Go.
Oh, dear brother. Father and I had wondered where we had gone. I've looking all night for her. Who? The beautiful one I danced the evening with. Where did she go? Disappeared like the fine morning mist. She was lovely. The loveliest. Oh, I'm not certain of that. I must confess I, too, have found a lovely maiden. She lives there in the woods.
The woods?
Yes. At the top of a tall tower that has no doorstairs.
Where?
2 weeks from here, it's just beyond Mosino.
And how did you make your visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, little hair to me. And then she lowers her longest, most beautiful head of hair. Yellow is gold. We shall climb her.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel? What kind of name is that? You jest. I've never heard such a thing.
I speak the truth. She has transformed me. I made her ready for a prince. No one ever loves.
Yet, one has.
Did I abuse her? Shall her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head. Nice and becoming, frequently humming a light-hearted air. For a painful news, when you knew she would always soon, oh, their only word of agony on the torture they teach was as intriguing or half so fatiguing as was out of reach. And when a sensitive, clever woman considerate, passionate, charming, as colorless and handsome, and yet was wrong everything maiden could wish for. Then why not right now the girl must be mad? You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair, then you'll see her out there. You're nearly her, all the while hearing her out. And it is real, no, this is her voice. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
Princess, each more handsome than the other. Now, get here. Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a boy with a carrot head, sunny though occasionally vague disposition, answering to the name of Jack? Not the one passion for the white cow. Have you seen the cow? No, and I don't care to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. Be careful of the horse. I have no children. That's okay too. Oh, yes, well, I have never seen your son today. I hope he didn't go up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Looking for your cow?
Where did you find it? Hello?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to make amends.
I want to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to make your wish granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Stay out of my path.
I hope there is no wishes to encounter.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Lend out your hair to me!
Is that you, my prince?
Yes.
Excuse me.
You do took plenty of spells, don't you?
It's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not suited for dancing either.
I sit to sleep. Where's go?
Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty.
But I wouldn't be give for just one.
One is not likely to do you much good.
maiden in the ball gown. She went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Oh, where did he go? Well, the prince, of course. That direction, but we never reached him.
Then we just come past him, that's all.
Now has no listen us.
I thought you were returning home. I have no luck.
You've the cow.
Yes, I have the cow. Only 2 of the 4.
3.
2?
3. Compare this to your corn.
Oh, where did you find it?
I put it from Mailing and town.
Oh, 3.
And I almost had 4, but she got away.
Oh, with 1 entire day left. Surely we can replace the sleeper by then.
We? You mean you allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You change, you're daring, you're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing, you're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not a man who's funny and much more open-hearted than I knew me to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It takes 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fears and despair to change. Oh, you swear to change. We can tell if you do. It takes 2.
You've changed, you're striking, it sounds about roots. No choice of longing, you're getting us through the woods. And all my fear, we stay the same forever and then out here. You're passionate, charming, considering
It takes 1 to begin, but then once you've begun, it takes 2 of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. When there's 2 of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there. We've changed, we're strangers, I'm meeting the world. Who minds what dangers? I never get past the words. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Young whisper, young wishes, and slippers and hoods. Just the 2 of us, young lies. Safe at home without beautiful rise. Just the 2 of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we are done. We want 4, we got none, we've got 3. We need 1. It takes 2. Oh.
Stop the hand!
Oh.
Oh, my privateness, milky white. Your honors.
Look what his hand is jumping my
My
hand.
hand.
A golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces.
Now I'm taking my cow.
5 gold pieces.
I never said myself.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold.
I never take your gift.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
An old man
You
sing.
said I could have my cow.
I never said you could. I said you might.
You took money before a child.
Milky White is dead.
2.
Yeah, baby, better than 5 students there.
thorn is the path.
Scorpion is gone. Scorpion is gone.
2 midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried that milky white.
Now we must go to the village in search of another cow.
What do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here. Tell them it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for bait.
Then steal it.
Steal it. Just 2 days ago, you're accusing me of exercising the city securing the cow.
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a child's life.
I feel it best you go for the cow, as I have met a maiden with a golden slipper, and I think her master succeeded in winning one of her shoes.
Fine, that's gonna be fine.
And unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered perfection in the prince before he could skirt her away.
What did I clearly say? Children must listen. What was it not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could it not obey? Children must listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am rude, I am ugly, I embarrass you. You are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand. But it was lonely atop that tower. I was not company enough. Mom, I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world. Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shout you from the world. Stay with me. Princess, wait there in the world, it's true. Princess, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Who out there could let what out there that I could not supply? Stay with me. Stay with me. The world is dark Stay a child, you can be a I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed. Why didn't you tell me that you had a visitor? I will not share you, and I'll let you see the world that you never did.
Why is a white cow not a white cow?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your custom make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow?
Oh.
What a beautiful cave.
Stay away from my cake or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it.
admiring it.
My granny made it for me from a wolf that attacked us. And I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen and lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
I stole it from the king of the giants. And if you think this is something, you should see the golden heart that the giant has. It plays the most beautiful tunes without you even having to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you go up to the kingdom right now and bring it back and show me?
Of course I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar.
I'm not a liar. I'll get the harp. You will see.
After casting out Rapunzel to revoke the bird, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he left from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. And as for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I brought from him. He's her pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares. And I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock. Why are you standing here stuck on the steps of the palace? You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay in the court? You think, well, it's a song, it will be his response. And then what if he knew who you are when you know that you're not who he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are the prince of the vision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you know, so then which do you pick? Or you see all the sign it yourself, but where everything's wrong. Where everything's right, and you know that you'll never be wrong. Whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a boy society can always sure there's always scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's some lost at a step, but you've stopped wanting them. There's still standing stuck in the steps on the steps, better run along and avoid the conditions. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there. There's nothing to choose, there's nothing to lose. So you pry off your shoes. Different modes of the blue. And when long and hard, you know what your decision is, but just not to decide. But just leaving a clue. For example, a shoe. And then see what you do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in the stew, in the blue. And you've learned something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the palace. Don't come any closer to me.
Please, just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You have attacked me once before.
Did not attack you. I checked your shoe. I need it. Here, here's a magic bean.
Magic bean. Nonsense.
Don't do that.
I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I needed to have a baby.
That makes no sense.
message running from a prey?
Stop!
Here, take my shoe. You're a master.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Lying will cost your life.
Nothing.
I'm the cow.
I'm a sleeper with four.
I will give this to the prince and we search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
It's mine.
Give her the slipper and all will.
What was that noise? Just a bolt of lightning in the far-off kingdom.
How dare you take out his search without me?
My apologies, sir. I thought that I might.
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with peach. And there where she ran down remains the maiden's slipper.
Brilliant.
I thought so. It created quite a mess when the guests left.
And sir, I have succeeded on telling the others.
Give them the slipper and all will have come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I...
Shut up!
Do as she says. She's obviously a spirit of some sort. We only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I saw Jack coming out of Beanstalk, calling for his axe. And when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down a stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell. But there was no Jack. All that I know is the crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. If he has been crushed, well then, anything I can do about that. Now you're there. We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care? There's a giant falling from the sky.
The third midnight is near. You thought you're dead? Yes. That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
That cow is covered with flour.
Oh, we did have a cow as well. Yes, milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
Oh, I thought you prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring the dead one and I'll bring her back to life.
How you could do that?
No!
There you are. I've been very sick.
Mother, look. The most beautiful heart.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming to the plant.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Oh, my milky white. Now I have two friends, a hog and a cow.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow. What? You heard me! Feed them to the cow! Do this!
I do it. She only make for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about the cow.
No. You wait one moment. One, the cow is white and milk, correct?
Yes.
And two, the caper is certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And three, the slipper. Yes.
Oh, come here with this ear of corn.
I put in some amazing and terrible.
You what? What were you doing there? I just got here. Don't you understand? I couldn't have done the ingredients.
Corn! What? Still behave with corn. Pull it from here and feed to the cow quickly.
This had better be home now. Before the last Father!
Father! Could that be you? Must have died in a making accident!
I don't want to run from you,
I don't
son.
understand!
Son.
Father! Father!
Oh, let's repair.
Oh, he's dead!
The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beads were stolen and her lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. And as for Baker, there would be no reunion with his father. And he and his wife, bewildered, went back home. And as for the Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was now reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for food to fit a golden slipper. And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper to Florinda's room.
Here are my dough, darling, I know what will we do. We have to go, and when you smile, you can sit alright. You never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
So the prince returned the false bride and asked his other sister to put on the shoes.
One on it fits, darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and the will, and when he's fair, you can search a life. You never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but as she was helped out by the prince, he noticed the blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench, which his late wife left behind. But she was much too dirty. She could not show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is true bride!
No blood at all within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you, fit to a tender prince.
And much to the dismay of her stepmother and her daughters, the prince took Cinderella to his castle. And as punishment for the two sisters' cruelty, pigeons swooped down upon them and poked out their eyes and punished them with blindness. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived in poverty until the day the prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar, and he went towards it. When he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms, weeping. 2 lovely tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned the lesson.
Who are you?
Surely you remember.
Mother?
This is Hua Julian. Come with me. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Come with me. Please. You gave me no choice. Pew.
Often the ways in these tales in exchange of her youth and beauty, the witch lost his power over others. And it came to pass, all those who seemed wrong were right, and the kingdom filled with joy, and those who deserved to be certain to live long and happy. Not just for today, but tomorrow and extended ever after. All the curses at the ending, the reverses wiped away. Was tenderness and love for forever after. Happy now and happiness and happy ever after. With dangers and confusions, even hopes were often swerving, and the consequences, dissolutions, they never lost their nerve.